Hey folks, Dr. Papa here. Wanted to show you a new layout of my island. You will notice that I have achieved level 70. There are only 4 other players that have achieved this level so far, and it is primarily just one of grinding out a serious amount of experience. So this is how I'm doing it. Over here in this corner, I have set up a farm. I'm going to go a little bit higher so you can see it. It is a 36 by 36 setup that then goes back and forth. I use Tiny Task to do the automated farming for my primary character. Now, if you happen to be on mobile, you can still do this. Have your main character doing stuff here, and then invite other players to come join your island and allow them to farm on your other farms that I'm going to show you where those are in just a moment. Anytime you have somebody on your island doing stuff that creates experience, the player that owns the island gets experience from all of them. I use my alts to do it, but you can easily have other players invited. You can either pay them in watermelons, or maybe somebody will just be kind to you and do some farming for you to get XP, something along those lines. So my first one is here to the side. Now, I went up from the center point of my island all the way to this center point here, and I've gone out to all 4 corners of the island. This is at the maximum height. You cannot build any higher than this. I'll show you that right here. So let me grab out a block. And I can't build any higher. I can build sideways, but I can't build any higher. So I'm all the way at the maximum height there. So once I got to the maximum height on my island, I went out all the way to the corners, and you can't go any further in any of those directions. And we set that up that way. So then the other thing that I did is I started way down at the bottom. And I have a second farm that is exactly the same. It's a 36 by 36 pattern. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I can invite my alts to farm here, or I could invite other players to farm here. The next thing that I did is I went halfway between the height up and down, and all the way in the far corner here, and I made a third one. So now I can have 2 alts plus my main farming all at the same time. If you're going to go into the stratosphere for levels, you need as much experience going simultaneously as possible. And again, whether you do this with alts, or you do it with having somebody invited to your island, either way, you're getting up to 3 times the amount of XP. I will also link a video in the top. I am using wheat as my XP method, and that's because, God forgive me, posted a video a little while ago that specifies the best ways of doing XP, and want to give credit and a shout out to him, because using his method for wheat is basically the way that I've been able to attain level 70. That's it for tonight. Y'all have a great day.